This is a brutally honest review of all my drugstore foundations, part 1. In the last few years, the bar has risen and risen and risen and risen with the quality that we're seeing of drugstore foundations. So like maybe like 5, 6, 7 years ago, if you were to go to the drugstore and buy foundation, it could be like really patchy, really orange, oxidize horribly, dry your skin out, break you out. That's no longer the case these days. 2024 and drugstore brands are stepping it up a lot. Like, it's 2024, we're stepping it up. They actually are, though, that's the thing. Luxury brands, though, I cannot say the same. There's so many luxury brands that just don't get it. NYX. I didn't have high hopes for this because it was on sale for $4.79. So this is a blurring foundation. I find it blends in my pores. I don't have experience with it in long-term wear. All I can say is it's full coverage, and when I put it on, I was very surprised with how much it blurred your pores. Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint. I recently wore this again. Like very recently, like yesterday I wore it to school. Unfortunately, did not pass the school air test. I bought this specifically to wear to school because I'm like, I maybe want to be like a little more clean one of these days. Maybe like show up a little bit of fresh face. I think that it really depends on what setting powder you use with this, because I used one of the setting powders that I have and it did not look good. So I put this on at 9 a.m. I got home about 4:30 p.m. and my skin looked very crusty. It's very full coverage, like I'll give it that. It's super full coverage. It is very matte. It's very easily blendable. This you're just gonna have to try out for yourself and make your own judgment on it. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes bad, it's kind of weird. Next we got the Millennium Perfect and Conceal. It's very full coverage. It's literally like paint that goes on your face, which is great if you like a really full coverage matte base. Like I love full coverage. I'm all about full coverage. You can see because I put on my hand here. I find that a lot of their shades are more like olive tone. Yellow tone, olive tone. The only reason that I don't wear this is because low-key I'm a little bit scared to wear like stuff this heavy all the time every day. I am worried about cystic acne because I had really bad cystic acne for a long time when I would use foundations like this every single day. It does last all day. I feel like Milani is underrated and underhyped. Next we've got Fit Me Foundation. I hype this up so much. I hype it up so much. I love Fit Me Foundation. I wear it in every single video because it's the only foundation that I trust like fully with my heart. I know it's like some people really hate it. I don't know why. Genuinely, I don't know why. It doesn't matter if I'm at school or out or at work. It comes through always. So the next we've got its sister, Maybelline Superstay 24-hour. This is a really thick full coverage foundation. It's really thick. I don't really recommend this as a daily wear because it's so heavy. Like I don't think that you should be putting really heaviness on your face every single. I'm actually who am I actually? Who am I? Do whatever you want. With heavily silicone based stuff, a lot of the time it gets trapped in your pores. Also why it is kind of difficult to find like heavily silicone based makeup. When I got really into figuring out what's water based and what's silicone based, I had a really difficult time actually finding foundations that were heavily silicone based, literally because it causes acne. Other than that, other than all of that negative ranting stuff, which I totally didn't have to do, but I did anyway, in terms of full coverage and long wear, it's definitely like a 9.5. It's kind of an inconsistent formula though, because I've been hearing people say that sometimes they buy one and it's really good, and then sometimes they buy one and it's really patchy. So next we got the L'Oreal Infallible. I don't know, like I kind of found this to be like literally the exact same as the Milani. Like pretty much literally the exact same, like with the exact same benefits. It's just more expensive. I paid like $25 for this, which is kind of outrageous for a drugstore foundation. I don't know if I got scammed or what. I know I seem like I have money, but I don't have money. I just make it look like I have money. I'm actually broke, so my goal is to actually like support myself. So I don't want to spend $25 on foundation. I would rather spend $8. Here's the thing with NYX Blur. It does blur your pores. It really does blur your pores. It's a lightweight formula. I would suggest you put it on with a beauty blender. I didn't realize how good this was. I'm actually astounded at how smooth my hand looks right now. It's actually astounding. So this is the Milani, right? This is the NYX.